Camping, bringing you a video tour of this brand new 2019 Zion. This one has all the goodies. It's in the granite exterior. We've got the beautiful aluminum wheels here. It will have the self-regenerating option, so basically you'll have an unlimited supply of 110 power for the air conditioner. You'll be able to run that air conditioner 3, maybe 4 hours, and then the solar will help that as well, in addition to the volt start. We'll get into that a little bit later, but the volt start will monitor the batteries, and when they do run low, will start up the engine. The engine will have a second in-engine generator, or basically a larger alternator built into it to completely recharge the batteries when it's idling. It'll only take about a half an hour of idling the vehicle, and then it'll turn itself back off. So you'll have a silent, completely silent motorhome here. The looks on the outside are fantastic as well. So it looks just like a normal van. You'll see a lot of our competitors out there with sort of porthole windows, and you know, they won't have completely glass all around. They'll use a lot of different designs, and they look a lot like a motorhome, where this is true stealth. This just looks like an upfitted van. Roadtrek takes great pains for you to be able to stealth camp anywhere you want with unlimited 110 power, and they've been doing it for years now. So it's just a fantastic product. We'll have these power steps on the bottom here. There'll be one on each entryway. We'll have the power awning on the roof there. We'll have, well, let's take a look around here. We'll have our big sliding door here. On the back, these doors do fully extend as well. So if you wanted to put your screen kit on in the back here, it would be a completely open area. Really pretty cool. So there will be a screen for the side and the back here. So this could all be screened off. There is going to be some storage underneath here too. Now this is for changing your tire. This can be moved anywhere you'd like. So if that gets in your way of storing something, you can move it. It will come with a trailer hitch and wiring. When the whole vehicle is unloaded, you'll be able to tow 3,500 pounds on this. When it's totally loaded with gear, they'll estimate it at around 2,000 pounds of towing capacity. But still quite a bit with your V6 engine. You're going to get 17 to 20 miles to the gallon very easily. It's a very peppy engine. So you will be able to tow, maybe not quite as much as the Chevy or the Mercedes, but you will have a smoother ride because of that smaller and lighter duty engine. So yeah, this will be our tow hitch, and we'll have our city water connection right down there. And we'll have our 30 amp hookup. It does come with a 25-foot 30 amp plug-in. Here's our table for going in any of the two positions, which we'll look at in just a minute. On top, we'll see our television antenna. And we will have a backup camera, of course, on this. And you can really see with the sunshine, you can really see the metallic flake on here. This granite is absolutely beautiful in the sun. I mean, it just sparkles in the sun. It's absolutely gorgeous. So you also have this exterior shower here. We'll have hot and cold water. This will be the instant tankless water heater, the output for it. Down below, we'll have our sewage hookups neatly hidden away. We'll have our output for the furnace there as well. And yeah, let's take a quick look around the front on the grill. This nice chrome grill accents beautifully with the granite color, especially in the sun. Everything just shines, looks absolutely sharp and gorgeous, especially with these new aggressive aluminum wheels. It really is a sight to behold, and it doesn't look like a motorhome by any means. So you really can take it anywhere, go anywhere, park in a normal parking spot, and spend the night if you'd like to. So coming in, we'll see our granite countertops. This particular model has the induction stove top. Notice also it has the stainless steel backsplash, very easy for cleaning. We'll have our recessed stove right down, or sink right down there. And we'll have a pull out for a little bit more counter space. It's also great if you swivel this seat around, you can actually use this sort of as a workstation as well for laptops and things like that. And what I always like to show is there's a tremendous amount of storage up above the cabin here, just a tremendous amount. And in the front here, we'll have our Sony GPS nav system that'll have the backup camera built in. What's super cool about these Sonys is they're much bigger than the Uconnect systems. They're much brighter than the Uconnect systems. They also come with Apple CarPlay and Android, I think they call it, yeah, Android Auto compatible. So basically it clones your smartphone, puts it on the screen there. So if you want to, you know, answer text messages or get text messages or whatever you want, your phone will get just basically put on screen there. So it's going to be a much nicer navigation system than in generations past on this 2019. We will have Volt Start over here as well. This little switch right underneath the yellow tag there. So basically we'll turn that on if we're wanting to camp off the grid or without power. And basically you lock the doors once that's enabled, and it will start up as soon as those batteries run low. If you're not running air conditioning, I don't think your batteries will ever really go low with the solar panels and the amount of AGM power you have in here. But the air conditioner alone would run for about 3 hours, 3.5 hours with this AGM system. So that's really pretty nice. You know, it's close to as much as the Roadtrek powered modules, very, very close, and you don't have the additional cost. And there are some maintenance items on the lithium side that you don't have to fiddle with the AGM system, which is built on here. So that's going to be our front cabin, and we'll have our control panel up here. This is where we'll turn our inverter on, our battery on. The inverter is sort of the beauty of this. It'll have a nice 2000 watt sine wave inverter, and that's really what is going to charge your batteries. That's what's going to give you 110 power in here right off the batteries, and that's what's going to be able to run your air conditioner just right off the batteries for a number of hours. And then that Volt Start will just keep up with that power. So again, that's mainly, the Volt Start's mainly used when you're talking air conditioning, is you've got a lot of screen options as well. This whole thing comes with a screen kit for this whole side, so you can screen this off. And then there's a fantastic fan on the top here too, and that's got a rain sensor built in on it, and that's remote controlled, thermostatically regulated. Just a nice fan, and that sucks air through and really creates a nice cross breeze in here. So the more screens you have around, the more breeze you're gonna get, and that really does a great job of it right there. Let's take a look at the bathroom. Also, I forgot to mention, this has the custom Ivory Pearl cabinetry. It looks really ultra modern in here. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I do. I think it looks fantastic in person. It accents perfectly with the sort of black, and then you have the white cabinetry. It really does look gorgeous. It looks very modern, like you'd see in any new house, you know, with your stainless steel, your white cabinetry, and then your darker furniture. It looks just fantastic in here. It's a nice touch, and that's a nice addition to this specific Zion. And we'll have our bathroom right in here. We'll have a nice foot flush toilet, and we'll have a sink built right in. Remember, this will have the instant tankless water heater as well, so as much hot water as you want anytime you want. We'll have a nice mirror built in here too. And you can also kind of TP these, this is kind of the word I like to use, but it sort of makes an A-frame like this. When you're on the inside, there's a latch to give you a little bit more elbow room, a little more wiggle room. So that's going to be our bathroom. will have a tremendous amount of storage. And this isn't even on the kitchen side. So I mean, you have a huge sliding pantry here. You have a gigantic drawer down here for pots and pans. I mean, you could really use that for anything, but just huge amounts of storage. And then you still really do get the full kitchen side of the storage as well. You know, you'll have plenty of shelves in here, so you have plenty of kitchen space and sort of extra storage space. Probably one of the most storage out of any of the Roadtreks. Also one of the biggest refrigerators as well. And these don't have to be level to start. These are 12-volt refrigerators, 12 volt or 110, so they don't need to be level when you start them up. They start up and start cooling right away versus a propane refrigerator, which takes 8 to 10 hours. This one, you flip the switch there. It starts cooling immediately, and the solar power alone will be enough to keep this refrigerator at temperature. Same thing with the lights, water pumps, everything that isn't air conditioning basically will run almost indefinitely on your big AGM, 400 amp AGM battery. And we'll have a nice bit of clothes storage here. Plenty of clothes for hanging. Maybe some folded clothes down here or something like that. Have a lot of windows in the back here, so everything feels very, very nice and open. And what's really cool on these ProMaster chassis is they've got huge openings when you open these. And Roadtrek will have these slide, you know, that's going to be your curtain. This one here will be your bug screen. That'll connect like so. And just there, you don't even need to necessarily put the back and the side screens out. You've got yourself a really nice opening. You turn that fantastic fan on. You'll have a lot of ventilation through here. Most people very rarely use that air conditioner, but hey, it's there for you to use. All you have to do is switch a button on. You can just turn it on at will. You don't have to turn on any noisy generators. You don't have to worry about plugging in. It is all completely self-regenerating, so you do have unlimited power here, totally self-sustained. And we'll have some studio lighting that you can sort of swivel up on top here. And we'll have our switch for our power sofa to go down into a bed. And we will have our thermostat here to turn the heat, the air conditioner, anything we want for climate control. But we will also have a 24-inch television that comes with this. We just remove it for security purposes. It comes with a smart Blu-ray player here too. So it comes with Netflix and Hulu installed already. That's got Pandora. And what a lot of people are doing now is just using their cell phones to create a Wi-Fi hotspot. And that is absolutely perfect for the streaming age. It makes everything easier. It still has a television antenna for local channels, of course. But you don't necessarily need it anymore. Wherever you're traveling, you're gonna have some cell phone signal, so you can just easily create a personal Wi-Fi hotspot. If you're here, I can show you in probably 2 minutes or less how that actually works. And then you'll be able to stream Netflix, Hulu, you know, there's even apps that, like I've got one at home that's full cable. You can actually get full cable, all streaming. So really nice to have this smart Blu-ray player that hooks up to Wi-Fi. I think that's really important. Still plays DVDs, still plays Blu-rays, it plays CDs and everything, but it's nice it has that second element if you want to get into that streaming stuff. So then it will have a nice 24-inch LED television here too. There will be 3 seat belts in the back, so you can sit up to 3 or sit up to 5 legally, really. And you can order a front mattress for those front 2 seats. It basically lays across them, and you can sleep a third person. But what's nice about these Zions is they're great for us tall or us bigger guys. If you can get away with a Zion SRT or a Simplicity SRT, that's great. But you know, if you're 6'1" like me or 6'2", you know, and you need more leg room, this is really the way to go. As you can see, I mean, there's just tons and tons of space here. You know, I can kick my foot up here, and you know, there's still plenty of space at 6'1". So you really you really have a lot more space. It's a full king size bed in here too. The cushions are very nice and soft as well. You might be surprised at how soft that really is. But just a tremendously nice big bed, and it kind of creates two twin beds as well. Let me just show you how that works here. I'm just gonna put the bed down with our switch here. Okay. And this very quickly and easily converts into two twin beds, and a lot of my customers will leave it this way so you can much easier you know, get out of bed in the middle of the night rather than having to sort of traipse over the other person. You'll be able to get out of bed much faster and easier by leaving this open in the center. Of course, your choice. It still does come with a board that slides over. You can put the two back cushions over it, creates a full king size bed. That's still totally an option, but it is nice to be able to get out of bed a little bit easier. There will be outlets strewn around all over. I know a lot of people have CPAP machines and things like that, but there will be 12-volt outlets mixed with 110 outlets on every corner. They're just strewn all around. So really a nice design. This is going to be our 2019 Zion. We're going to have a great price on it. It's got the ivory pearl interior, the granite exterior. It looks fantastic together. Accents beautifully that granite exterior with the ivory pearl interior. So, you know, if you're looking for looks, I don't think you could find one better than this. And it does have the AGM battery package. I know a lot of our customers are looking for that, as I know it's a little less expensive than the full Outback package with lithium. And you get roughly the same amount of amp hours on the AGM as you do the lithium batteries, and you don't have some of the downfalls of the lithium battery, like discharge, and when you are charging it from solar. Like right now with the AGM system, the sun is charging the batteries via the solar panel. If we had lithium batteries, I'd have to turn the battery on for that to be able to get charged. So there is a definite advantage to the AGM system, which this has. If you have any questions about that, you can always contact me here. Again, my name is Josh. You can reach me here at 414-281-6330. You can always check out our website. I keep that fully updated. That's advancedcamping.com. And of course, if you like this video and want to see more, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube page. Thanks, and have a great day.